Welcome back to Beast Strong Academy and Beast Strong Powerhouse. I'm gonna show you a dumbbell shoulder press. Now there's multiple different benches we can use. We can use the 90-degree upright benches that have the short backs on them. If we're gonna use an incline bench, we wanna make sure that we have just a slight incline to it. And I'll show you why. If I'm straight up and down and my back's straight, when I press, it's gonna be very hard for me to get my arms back, elbows forward, and the shoulder in position to have the load in the best range possible. So with having a slight incline to that bench, I'm able to lean back slightly, keep my arms, wrists, and elbows stacked, having my elbow slightly in front of me, and that allows, you can see how that shoulder works in a lot better position here compared to if I'm like all the way back here. It's a lot more scapula, a lot more trap, a lot more rhomboid. We're trying to work on the delts here in this movement. All right, I'm gonna grab these dumbbells. So set them on your knees first. Make sure your spine is nice and straight. Your thoracic spine is neutral. And then what you can do is you can kind of do a little toe pop here and jump, pop it up here. Good. Now when I'm set here, remember, I don't want to be all the way back here. I want to make sure that there's a slight 45 with my elbows. I'm stacking my wrist and elbow, so I'm not going to be forward here. I'm not going to be back like this. I want to stack my wrist and elbows. It's not important that the dumbbells are straight like this either. If I have if I've brought my elbows slightly in a 45, then the dumbbells are going to track in that same direction as well. And then from here, I'm going to press straight to the top. And it's not important that the dumbbells actually touch together at the top. There is a slight rotation to the scapula. So as you press through the movement, there is a slight rotation to the middle, but we're making sure our chest is high, our chin is tucked. We have a big brace and we drive through the movement and then nice and controlled on the way down. 1, 2, 3 to that sweet spot here, press. 1, 2, 3, press. And then when we're done, we can bring them back down to our knees and then set them down. And that's essentially all the mechanics of the dumbbell press. Now, let's run through it real quick again. Stacking wrist and elbow. Don't want my wrist like this, don't want it like this, don't want the elbow here. I want it straight up and down. I don't want to be all the way back. I want to make sure my elbow's slightly forward, because that works the delt the best. And then there's a slight internal rotation at the top of the movement. So it's not just straight up, slight internal rotation, but it doesn't have to touch. Very good. Follow us for more content at Beast Strong Powerhouse on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next module.